Here's how to get more out of your high school coach. Help them out. They don't need to be at the Sunday Walmart parking lot washing cars. That guy hasn't had a weekend off, especially if he helps in the summer. He's a football coach, he's a track coach, he or she is coaching wrestling. So if you have a fundraiser, say, Coach, you don't need to be there. Us parents will wash the cars. You haven't seen your son and daughter in 6 months. You stay home. We will do the fundraising, and we'll take care of buying new knee pads and hoodies for the wrestlers. Maybe in the off season, if there's the guys running some off season practices, maybe some of you can coordinate and help with the summer camp that they're going to attend. Maybe if there's a trivia night, a fundraiser during the season, maybe 5 or 6 parents can step up and say, hey coach, you worry about coaching the team. Give us 5 or 6 ideas of what you want, but you do not need to be running this fundraiser. We will do that. Too often, coaches are overworked, they're underappreciated, they don't hear anything from a parent unless they're going to complain about something, and they're juggling way too much. We just had one of our guys, one of our coaches, he's been a coach for us for years, just got ran out. He took a new coaching job. He's like, I'm done. He's a biology teacher. He can teach anywhere in America. He's like, I don't need the $178 a month. So he quit. And now they're like, we don't have a coach. I'm like, dude, why don't you just be nice to the guy? You know, he's got 2 newborns. He doesn't have time to, they want him to coach all of the Pee-wee practices. And I'm like, you guys are freaking crazy. The guy's a biology teacher. He's got labs to set up, the grading. I was a PE teacher. That's the way to go. This guy's a biology teacher. He's newly married, well, in the past few years, has adopted two boys, just had 2 more kids in the past couple of years, and they made him coach football, and he's like, dude, I'm just done. So now he's just a teacher. He's like, I don't want to do it. And then he starts coaching for me again, which has been good. Now I got 2 of my academy locations are covered by this amazing coach. But they just kind of ran him off, right? And they're good dudes. They didn't mean to run him off. They're like, they're only going to work so hard for that $178 a month, okay? So if you want to get more out of your coach as a wrestling coach that's doing wrestling, they shouldn't have to wash cars or sell lollipops. I got taken to the principal by a wrestling mom when I was a teacher 25 years ago because I didn't show up to sell lollipops at like Home Depot or something. I'm like, I understand how the economy works, lady. If we sell lollipops and we make 4 pennies, we're not making any money. Can we at least sell like something where we make $50 or $100 a sale? We're not selling lollipops, right? So the coach doesn't have to do all of this stuff. So I understand that as a coach, they wear a lot of hats, but maybe the parents can organize the summer camp. The parents can organize trivia night. The parents can organize the 3 Saturday car wash events or whatever you're doing. And let this guy worry about coaching and running open mats during the summertime, because he's also got to do what? Football, baseball, biology, or teaching, right? So if you want to get more out of your coach from a wrestling standpoint, quit expecting him or her to do all this other stuff when a handful of savage parents, and there's not going to be all of them, some parents don't have time, right? Single mom with 4 kids, dude, she doesn't have time to wash cars on a Sunday. I'm sorry, she's not lazy. So it's always going to, now there's a few lazy ones out there, I get lazy sometimes too, so do you. But so don't get mad when all of the parents aren't participating. But if you can get a couple of, there's a great saying, it's one of my favorite sayings. It says, if you want to get something done, ask a busy person. That's the fact. So if you're a busy person, not like single mom of 4, right, who works 2 jobs, she's not a busy person. She's done. She's not going to be helping. But find some of you guys and you men and women who are very active in the school system, and you divide and conquer, and you take care of the summer camp and the this and the that and the trivia night, and then show this coach a lot of appreciation and let him know that we're going to do these things for you, coach. All we would love for you to do is, can you handle this? Our kids need, if we have 5 Saturday freestyle tournaments, can you make it to 5 of those? There's 15 of them, but these 5 are the big ones. Can you make it to 5 of those? And I know you have to coach track. You hate track. You don't want to coach track. You don't need the $178 a month, but the athletic director is making you coach track. So I know you're very busy, but can you make these 5 freestyle Saturday tournaments for us and run 1 open mat a week? And then I think the assistant coaches has said he can run another open mat once a week because he's busy with football and baseball and wrestling. If you can do that, coach, we'll do all of this kind of stuff. How's that sound? And your coach would be like, man, thank you so much for all of the awesome help. So now what happens is you have earned his trust because you are literally trying to help the man or the woman, because there's a lot more women coaches out there now, right? It's fun to see a few this weekend at my nephew's tournament. It's very cool to see. So I feel like they're going to be a little bit more receptive to some of these other things when they feel the love, you could say, from you as a coach. So make sure that you as a parent are rallying the troops and showing great love and appreciation for the job that these men and women are doing as a high school coach, and realize they can only do so much, and they're probably younger. The older coaches generally retire and move away from it. They're young. They probably have a 4-year-old at home, maybe a newborn. I mean, their life is very miserable right now. It can be. So having you take care of all of this stuff could be very, very helpful and tremendous. And I think you're going to find that they do more over here for the wrestling, because that's ultimately what you guys need anyway. So that's how I would recommend and go about getting more out of your high school coach. Subscribe to all of our stuff. Go to perlawrestling.com. Everything you need is at perlawrestling.com. Promise you. Good luck.